Hi everyone, my name is Mel from Reset Collective. Welcome to today's Vinyasa flow. To get started today, we will be in a tent shape, laying flat on our backs. So taking a moment to set up this shape where you bring the soles of the feet just before the outer edges of the mat. Slowly come to let the knees cave in at center and then allow the spinal column to relax down toward the mat. Just taking a moment to roll the shoulders up toward the ears, roll them back down beside or behind you, and then allowing the hands to rest very gently beside the body. We take as much time as we need here to adjust and readjust, to make as many micro movements necessary. And then as we rest here, we take a big, beautiful breath in through the nose. We part the lips, exhale to empty out through our mouth. Once again, just as we are, big, beautiful breath in through the nose. Soft exhale to empty out through the mouth. Gently we bring the lips to seal. So we find this effortless breath moving in through the nose, out through the nose. So today's collective intention is to acknowledge the power of a thought. Knowing that thoughts aren't just merely thoughts, but rather that our thoughts feed us stories that eventually become the life that we live. So being very mindful of the stories you feed to yourself on a daily basis, and that our thoughts always manifest into the physical plane. So being conscious today as we move of the thoughts you tell yourself, as your thoughts create your life. Taking a big, beautiful breath in through your nose. Gentle exhale out through your mouth. On your next inhale, there's a gentle parting of the knees, and then slowly we heel toe our heels toward our glutes. Our hands rest down beside the body, and then perhaps the middle finger brushes up against the heels. Doing your best to ground through all four corners of both feet. Knit the rib cage and draw the belly to the spine. We take a moment to inhale, setting up this shape. And then as we exhale, slowly lifting up through the lower back, lifting up through the mid back, lifting up through parts of the upper back, meeting in a full extension in a glute bridge. Take some time here to breathe in at the top as you are. And then as we exhale, slowly one vertebra at a time, can we lower the spinal column back down toward the mat. Take a moment, lower back meets the mat, we breathe in. And then as we exhale, we lift up through lower back, lift up through mid back. We lift up through parts of the upper back, once again meeting in a glute bridge. Big, beautiful breath in at the top as you are. And then as you exhale, once again, slowly lowering spinal column back down toward the mat, one vertebra at a time. Final breath in at the bottom, preparing us for our third glute bridge. Exhale to lift up through the lower back, the mid back, parts of the upper back meeting in a full extension in our glute bridge. We take one more big, beautiful breath in at the top, and then exhale slowly, one vertebra at a time. Can we lower our spinal column back down toward the mat. Lovely work. Soften into the glutes. Inhale, reach the arms up above the head, full extension into side bodies. Exhale, come to hug the right knee in toward your chest. From here, we take a big full breath in. As we exhale, hug right knee toward right armpit. Seeing if you can take left hand to left quad or left hip. Taking right hand to the inside of the right foot, we move through a half happy baby pose. So seeing if you can drive the right knee down toward the mat, driving the right heel up toward the sky. There's a slight tuck in the pelvic floor. As we take some time to ease and soften into this stretch, we see if we can allow ourselves to stay here for one more full breath in. For a gentle exhale out. Soft inhale, hugs right knee back in through center. And then as we exhale, there's this full extension into the right hamstring as we flex into the right foot. Hamstring stretch. So taking your time as you rest in this shape. Beginner option, you keep your hands behind the back of that right hamstring, right calf. Intermediate to advanced, you can go ahead and wrap peace fingers around the big toe. Take the left hand to the left hip. Advanced, you could take this a step further by extending the left leg long to make it slightly more challenging, else keeping that bend into the left knee. We take a moment to breathe in here as we are. Moment to exhale, empty out. Advanced option, keep the grip around the big toe. Beginner option, you're going to go ahead and bring the right hand to the inside of the right leg wherever you feel comfortable. On an exhale, either with the grip around the toe or to the inside of the right leg, we're going to take the right leg out to the right hand side of our mats. So that left leg can either be bent or extended. Your hand is either to the big toe or to the inside of the right leg. Wherever you are, can we be here for one more full breath in? One more full breath out. Inhale, let's bring the right hamstring back up through center. Soft bend into the right leg, back down toward the mat. Advance, maybe rebend the left leg. Sweep the arms up into the air, inhale. As we exhale, hug left knee in toward the chest. Taking your time here. We breathe in. As we breathe out, left knee to left armpit, right hand to right hip, left hand to inside of left foot. Extend the left leg up toward the sky or the sole of the left foot, driving the left knee down toward the mat. So we're meeting in this half happy baby shape on the left hand side of our bodies. Really doing your very best to breathe into the pelvic floor, to soften into the shoulders. We see if we can stay here exactly as we are. One more full breath in. One more gentle breath out. Inhale to hug the left knee back in toward our chest. And then slowly we extend the left leg up toward the sky. So hamstring stretch in that left leg. Beginner option, keep the hands interlaced behind the back of the left hamstring, back of the left calf. Intermediate to advanced, you know that you can go ahead and wrap the fingers around the big toe. Perhaps bring the right hand to rest upon the right hip. Breathing into the back of that left hamstring. We see if we stay here for one more full breath in. One more full breath out. Remember, advanced, you can also go ahead and lengthen up through that right hamstring. So either with the two fingers wrapped around the big toe or beginners, left hand to inside of left hamstring, we're going to go ahead and take the left leg out to the left hand side of our mats. Keep the lower back rooted to the mat, making sure you don't lean the entire body over toward the left hand side of your mat. Using the right hand and the right quad to keep the right hand side of the back anchored to the mat. We take a moment to breathe in here as we are. Moment to breathe out. Inhale, let the left leg come all the way back up through center. And then take a soft bend into the left leg. Hug the right knee back in toward the chest. We're going to create small rocks up and down our mat here. So finding a bit of momentum up and down, finding a slight rock until eventually you come up to seated. We bring our feet hip distance apart. We place the hands down upon the mat, fingertips facing forward. We roll the shoulders back and down, lengthen up through the spinal column as we breathe in. As we exhale, send the legs over to the right hand side of your mat. Release your breath, windscreen wiper in the legs. Inhale to bring the legs back up through center. Exhale to windscreen wiper the legs down to the left. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, down to the right. Inhale, back up through center. Final round, down to the left. Inhale, we return through center. Take a second to readjust. Grounding through all four corners of both feet now, we take a moment to breathe in. As we exhale, reverse bridge. Send the hips up toward the sky. See if you can gently relax the neck and the head back behind you. Activate the glutes. We breathe in at the top, and then as we exhale, slowly lower down until eventually the hips or sitting bones meet the mat. That's round one, 2 more to go. Second to breathe in at the bottom. Exhale, lift the hips up toward the sky. See if you can do your best to relax through the neck and the head. Full breath in at the top, and then exhale, slowly lower all the way back down. Sitting bones meet the mat. Final round, breathe in, preparing to move. Exhale, send the hips up toward the sky. Gently see if you can lower the neck and the head, gazing up toward the sky. Take a second to breathe in as you are. And then as you exhale, can you slowly lower the hips once again, relaxing the sitting bones back down toward the mat. On your next inhale, there's a cross of the ankles. Let's meet in a downward facing dog whenever we are ready. There's absolutely no rush at all. But as you know, first downward facing dog of practice, there's a gentle bend into one leg and then the other. A soft sway or shift in the hips from side to side. So noting any bit of stickiness, any tension that you may be carrying within the body, and then seeing if you can soften and ease into this shape whenever you are ready. We gaze toward our kneecaps. We take a full breath in through the nose. There's a gentle exhale to empty out through the mouth. Inhale, tops of our toes. We take a soft bend into our knees. Either step or jump to the very top of your mat. Inhale, we come up through a halfway lift. Exhale, we soften through a forward fold. Soft bend into the knees. Root to rise, extended mountain lift, lengthen. Exhale to bring hands through heart space. We realign. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Take fingertips to the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Here we take the left leg back. We drop the back knee down. Inhale, root to rise, low lunge, breathe in. Exhale, straight away, hands to the mat. Inhale, high plank, step back whenever you are ready. First chaturanga of practice, on or off your knees, listen to your body. Inhale, come up through cobra or up dog. Exhale to take it back, downward facing dog. Gazing toward those kneecaps, breathing in. Take a moment to exhale, we breathe out. Inhale, let's step the left leg forward. Drop the back knee down. root to rise, low lunge, inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, take fingertips to the mat. Inhale, let's step to the very top of our mats. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, extended mountain, lift, lengthen. Exhale, bring your hands through heart space, gaze toward your thumbs. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right leg back, drop your back knee down. Inhale, root to rise, low lunge. Exhale, straight away, hands to the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank, strong in your core. Second chaturanga, on or off your knees, listen to your body. Inhale, we come up through cobra or up dog. Exhale, we take it back, downward facing dog. As you are here, a moment to inhale, moment to exhale. Inhale, step the right leg forward, drop the back knee down. Reach the arms up into the air, we breathe in. Breathe out straight away, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, we breathe in. Forward fold, we breathe out. Root to rise, extended mountain, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands through heart space, Samastiti, we realign. Inhale, root to rise, lift the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, take fingertips to the mat. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale, step the left leg back behind you, drop the back knee down to the mat. Root the fingertips up toward the sky, breathe in, lift, lengthen. Exhale, straight away, take fingertips to the mat. From here, we inhale. As we exhale, half Hanumanasana, half splits, walks us back. So, doing your best to flex into the right foot, to lengthen up through the right hamstring, spinal column nice and long. Beginner option, please stay here as you are. Intermediate to advanced option, we're going to go ahead and take the left fingertips to the outside of the right ankle. We shift the right fingertips all the way toward the right hip, meeting in a twist. So take your time. This creates a little bit of a deeper stretch into the right glute, into the lower back. We see if we can stay here for one more full breath in. One more gentle breath out. Inhale, right fingertips to replace the left. Left move back to their original place. Inhale, let's lunge ourselves forward. And then slowly see if you can bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe that right leg just before the outer edge of the mat. So we meet ourselves in a runner's lunge. Beginner option, you stay rooted through the palms as you breathe in here for 2 more full breaths. Intermediate option, you know you can ground down through the left forearm, perhaps even grounding down through the right forearm. Soft in the neck, the head, the shoulders. Breathing here as deeply as possible. Let's stay wherever we are for 1 more full breath in. For 1 more gentle breath out. On your next inhale, gently return back to your palms. And then everyone meets in spider fingertips. So raising up onto your fingertips. This is your inhale with a lift through the crown of the head. As you exhale, you're going to shift your hips back, flex into your right foot, gaze toward that left knee as you lengthen up through the torso. Inhale to lunge forward, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, look toward the left knee, flex into the right foot. Inhale to lunge it forward, final round. Exhale to lunge it back, wide Hanuman. Stay for 1 breath in. Stay for 1 breath out. Inhale to lunge it forward. Ground through the palms, tuck the back toes under, 3-legged down dog, right leg rises. Exhale, downward facing dog, place the right foot down toward the mat. Let's take a full breath in through the nose. Full exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, tops of our toes, big bend into our knees, top of our mats whenever we are ready. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Soft bend into the knees, root to rise, extended mountain, lift, lengthen. Exhale, bring hands to heart space, Samastiti, we realign. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Gently step the right leg back, drop the back knee down. Sweep the fingertips up into the air, breathe in. Exhale, straight away, fingertips to the mat, breathe out. Take a second to inhale. Exhale, half Hanumanasana, half splits. Take your time as you make your way there. So, beginner option, you can stay exactly as you are. The hips are square. You are gazing toward the top of your mat. Advanced option, we're going to go ahead and take right fingertips to the outside of the left ankle. See if you can drag the left fingertips to align with the left hip, meeting in a twist. Take your time here as you are. We take a full breath in. We take a full breath out. Can we stay for one more inhale? One more exhale. Left hands replace right return to where they came from. Inhale to lunge into the left leg. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot and then heel toe the left foot just before the outer edge of the mat. Runner's lunge of your choice. You can stay up on your palms, intermediate, maybe down onto that right forearm, maybe down onto that left forearm. Spinal column nice and long. Easing into your left hip. Deep, full breaths as you are. One more full breath as you are. Inhale to return back to your palms whenever you are ready. And then slowly you're going to see if you can meet on spider fingertips. So rooting the fingertips to the mat, lift through the crown of the neck and the head. Once again, this is your inhale. Exhale to shift the hips back, gaze toward the right knee. Try straighten up through the left hamstring as much as you can. Inhale, let's lunge ourselves forward, crown of the head lifts, lengthens. Exhale to take it back, gaze toward the right knee. Inhale to lunge it forward. Exhale, final round to lunge it back. Stay for one breath in. Stay for one breath out. Inhale, let's take it forward. Grounding through the palms, tuck the back toes under, sweep the left leg up into the air. Exhale, downward facing dog. You may need to readjust on your mats. Good work. Full breath in through the nose. Full exhale to empty out through the mouth. Tops of your toes. Bend into your knees, top of your mat. Move in any way that you are called to. Halfway lift, we breathe in. Forward fold, we breathe out. Root to rise, extended mountain, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart space, we realign. Inhale, extended mountain, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, take fingertips to the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Step the left leg back behind you. Drop the back knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach the fingertips up toward the sky. Exhale, straight away, take the fingertips back behind you, ground through the right heel, lean the heart forward, hovering Hanuman. Beginner option, take the fingertips to the mat if you struggle with balance. Advanced, we're gonna hang, hover, hold. One more inhale, one more exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms back up into the air. Exhale, take the hands back to the mat. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely work. Breathing in, breathing out. Once more to inhale. Exhale to walk your hands to the back of your mat. Inchworm back. Halfway lift, gaze forward, breathe in. Forward fold to breathe out. Big bend into the knees, root to rise, but this time lean all the weight into your right foot. Single leg Tadasana. Draw the left knee in towards your chest. Flex into the foot as if you were standing on a box or a step. We take a big breath in. There's a soft bend into the right knee now to lunge you to the top of your mat. If you fall out of it, get back into it. It's part of life. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take the hands beside the body. Lean the heart forward. We start to take flight, airplane pose. Lead with the heart space. Flex into the right foot. You can also point if you wish. Doing your very best to find a gaze point for balance. On our next inhale, single leg Tadasana. Can we draw our right knee into our chest? Flex into that foot once again. Let's come to hug the right knee into our chest. Doing your best to find length into the body. Balance is important here. Take your right hand, index finger, middle finger around the big toe. Left hand to your left hip. It's going to be a challenge. Can you extend the right leg out in front of you? Spinal column nice and long. Can you take the right leg out to the side? Do your very best. Big full breaths. If you fall over, get back into it. Whenever you are ready, soften, release. Reach the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, move through your vinyasa round. Breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, breathe out. This time we step the right leg back behind us. Drop the back knee down to the mat. Lovely work. That was a lot in the hips. Just do your best. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hovering Hanuman. Slowly see if you can flex into the left foot. Take the fingertips back behind you. Spinal column nice and long. So, really doing your best to breathe into that left hamstring, to hold and hover. Beginner option, fingertips to the mat. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, straight away, hands to the mat, breathe out. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Scoop the left leg up into the air. Exhale, downward facing dog. Place the left leg down beside the right. Staying focused. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, preparing to move. Inchworm, back of your mat. Take your time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Big bend into the knees, root to rise. This time you shift the weight into your left leg. Draw your right knee up into your chest. Flex into the right foot. There's a soft bend into the left leg. Can you step to the top of your mat? Find a gaze point for balance. Stand sturdy and strong. Breathing in. Breathing out. Hands beside the body, preparing to take flight. Can you slowly lunge into the right leg? Flex or demi point into the back foot. Find your balance, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, single leg Tadasana. Lots of balance involved here. Please know that if you fall over, it's completely okay. You are only human. Hands to interlace along the back of that top of the left shin. We find our balance. From here, try. Hook, peace fingers around the big toe. Right hand to the right hip. Can we inhale, extend through the left hamstring? Can we take that left leg out to the side? Find your balance, breathing deeply here. Can we stay for one more inhale, one more exhale? Whenever you are ready, soft release. Maybe there's a wobble or two. Inhale, breathe and reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. forward fold, breathe out. This time, we step or jump both feet back behind us. We work through our vinyasa round on or off our knees. We inhale, come up through cobra or up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful work, gaze toward your kneecaps. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders stack over the wrists. Single leg pigeon whenever you are ready. First come up for air, breathe in. And then exhale, slowly melt forward, breathe out. So maybe your forward fold includes grounding through the forearms. Maybe the forehead can rest upon the mat. Wherever you are, breathing into that right glute as much as you possibly can. Softening into the shoulders, the neck, the head. Stay for one more full breath in. One more full breath out. Halfway lift, let's inhale. And then from here, you're gonna sit all the weight into the right glute. You're gonna sweep that left leg all the way around you, taking the left leg to stack on top of the right. So make as many readjustments as you need to here. Root through both sitting bones. Inhale through the spinal column. And then as we exhale, there's a soft hinge at the hips. Maybe you can take the hands out in front of you. Maybe you can create a soft hang of the neck and the head. So wherever you are in this shape, just being here fully. Whether you are sitting upright or slowly folding forward. Let's stay for one more full breath in. One more full breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, walk your hands back. Then we're gonna take the right fingertips back behind us. You're gonna pivot toward the outer blades of both feet. This is a transition, do the best you can. You're gonna see if you can unravel. Take the hands back under the shoulders. Inhale, come up through a halfway lift. Exhale, soften through a forward fold. Inhale, we halfway lift. Walk your hands out to the top of your mat, high plank, and then just push back immediately, downward facing dog. We gaze toward our kneecaps, big, beautiful breath in through the nose. Full exhale to empty out through the mouth. On your next inhale, lift your left leg, three-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders stack over the wrists, high plank. Square off the left leg, single leg pigeon. Inhale, come up for air, breathe in. Exhale to hinge at the hips, to breathe out. So there's a gentle hang of the neck and the head. Breathing deeply into your left glute, into your lower back. Let's take one more full breath in here as we are. One more full breath out as we are. Inhale, come up through a halfway lift. You're gonna rest all the weight into that left glute and then swing your right leg all the way around. Stack your right leg on top of your left leg. Spinal column nice and long. Beginner option, you can stay upright. Intermediate to advanced, we're gonna take a soft lean forward. So really doing your best to breathe into that right glute. There's a very gentle hang in the neck and the head. Breathing deeply into the shape. Let's take one more full breath in here as we are. One more full breath out. Inhale, let's come up through a halfway lift. We take the left fingertips as far back behind us as possible, edge toward the outer blades of both feet, and then see if you can unravel, hands meeting back under your shoulders. Inhale, come up through a halfway lift. Exhale, soften through a forward fold. Inhale, up through a halfway lift, walk your hands forward, and then slowly see if you can shift to high plank for a second, pressing back to downward dog whenever you are ready. In down dog, we take a full breath in through the nose, full exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, tops of your toes, then we take a very gentle walk to the top of our mat. Halfway lift for the last time, forward fold. We take a big bend into the knees, enough so to get the sitting bones down toward the mat. You can come to hug the knees in toward the chest, just gently lower the body. And then slowly we bring our knees to a 90-degree shape, so there's a flex into both feet. We take the arms out to a capital T shape as we breathe in. And then as we exhale, keeping the knees, the inner thighs, the calves and ankles zipped or super glued together, take the legs over to the right-hand side of your mat. Send the thoracic cage and the gaze over to the left, easing here into the lower back. Breathing deeply into the belly. One more full breath in. One more gentle breath out. Active in the core. Can we swing the legs back up through center? Exhale, keeping the legs super glued together. Take the legs over to the left. Sending thoracic cage and gaze over to the right. Breathing into the lower back. One more breath here as we are. One more breath out. Inhale, bring those legs back up through center. Give yourself a big squeeze. Maybe crunch the nose up toward the knees last time. And then softly release. Let's meet in Shavasana, relaxation pose. So take the heels out to the corners of your mat. Let the hands rest beside the body. Bring the eyes to a gentle close. Feel the sensation of the hips and hamstrings feeling super warm and stretched out. Sense of softness to facial features, relaxation in upper body. Take a beautiful breath in through the nose. Soft breath out through the mouth. Once again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. The lips are gently sealed. Taking soft breaths in through nose, out through nose. So before we end practice here today, I wanted to leave you with some words that may in some way resonate with you. So if you would like to change your life, you must first change the way you think about your life. Thoughts are not just thoughts. They are bridges and doors and entryways and foundations. They magnetize and repel. They can build a house and they can tear it down. They can energize momentum or keep you idling within your own little world forever. The mind will generate an endless series of options, some inspiring, others terrifying, and so you must choose. You must choose what you will return to, what you will believe in, and what you will place weight on. Because thoughts create feeling, and feeling creates desire, and desire creates action. Action creates reward, and before you know it, a thought has become the torch that has led you down the path that is now your life. If you would like to change your life, you must first change the way you think about your life. There was never another way. So taking as long as you need in order for these words to sink and settle in, my challenge for you today is to acknowledge the power of a thought. Making your thoughts good and kind, and seeing just where that takes you. Please rest here for as long as you need, soaking it all in, before heading out to yet another day we have been gifted with. As always, thank you for joining me. Cannot wait to see you again next time.